Hello Altos, welcome to your rehearsal this week. We're going to be starting shortly with Go Down Moses Sing Through for both first and then second alto, and we'll do your conducting tracks for that, and then we'll move on and we'll have a look at Oh By and By, the fourth movement from this gorgeous set of spirituals arranged by Michael Tippett. Hope everyone's keeping very well. I, of course, am pre-recording this session, so as I'm recording this, it's about 7:30 in the morning, because it is very, very cool at the moment, but the temperature is going to rise swiftly throughout the day. So before this all turns into, well, a little bit of a fire pit in here, I thought I'd get the teaching out of the way for the day. So let's get on with it. Let's start off with a nice warm-up, put everything down. You will need a drink of water, particularly if it is very, very hot as you're watching this. Just stay hydrated and look after yourselves. So a few deep breaths in and out just in your own time. Make sure you've got your scores ready. Just use this opportunity to get rid of any stress, any tension. Breathe it out. Lovely. Rolling your heads around, stretching out the neck muscles. You might hear a bit of morning traffic going past here in Bristol as we warm up. Ah, yes, the sound of the lesser siren bird going on past here. I'm afraid it is typical for this time of day in this particular part of the world. Rolling the shoulders back. The greater crested siren bird. Unfortunately, they come in flocks. Alright. So let's take a nice deep breath in together and blow it out. And again, breathe in and blow the air away from you. And one more deep, deep breath. And blow the air away. Lovely. Okay, so we'll start off with a bit of gentle humming. Okay, so with me and... Let's drop down a bit. And we'll have ya ya ya. Your turn. Lovely. Ya ya ya. Great. Yeah yeah yeah. Lovely. Ya ya ya. Splendid. Ya ya ya. Good. Ya ya ya. Couple more. Ya ya ya. And then, ya, ya, ya. One more, why not? Ya, ya, ya. Excellent. Well done, all of you. So let's turn our attention to Go Down Moses, which we did look at last time in our teaching session. But we need to look at the conducting tracks for this. So let's just remind ourselves what we've got here. We've got lots of unison singing for the first almost 2 pages entire. You are coming in after the sopranos and tenors at the start and building to a big crescendo. You've then got that fantastic line on page 8. So we've got this, go down Moses, go down Moses in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh. And then split. And then split. It's a really, really nice alto line. Both of them are fabulous. Some of the best alto writing you'll find, I think, anywhere in the choral repertoire. So it's worth just revising those particular lines before it comes time to record. I think what we'll do is we'll sing them through now, and you can use this as a revision if you like, but this will become your conducting tracks later on so that you can sing along with it for those of you using this for the Choir of the Earth recording. So let's have Alto 1 first. We're going to sing it through from the start. Just let me check the levels that we can hear everything. Sounds good to me. Okay, so Alto 1 from the start all the way through, and then we'll do the same thing for Alto 2. So you'll notice there, and you're in after 3. Nice deep breath. It's 1, 2, 3.
Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. God and Moses, God and Moses in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. 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 God and Moses, God and Moses in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go.
Fabulous. Well done, altos. It really is a great line, isn't it? So enjoyable to sing. So dramatic. Okay, so quick bit of hydration. Cheers. And let's look now at the Alto 2 line. Same thing, we're going to sing through from the start. Just let me swap that over. Okay, so let's have a listen, check it's in the right place. Sounds good to me. Okay, so Alto 2 this time. There's that note, and we're in after 3. Nice deep breath. It's 1, 2, 3.
Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. and Moses, God and Moses in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh. Let my people go, tell old Pharaoh. Let my people go, tell old Pharaoh. Let my people go, tell Lord Pharaoh. Let my people go, tell Lord Pharaoh. Let my people go, tell Lord Pharaoh. Go, God and Moses, God and Moses in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh. Let my people go.
Fabulous. Thanks so much, altos. Great job. Thank you. So let's have a look at the new movement for this week, and we're going to teach it and then do your conduct throughs. This is movement number 4. It's called By and By. And well, it's actually a joy to sing this one. It's lighter, it's airy. By and by, I'm going to lay down my heavy load. There we go. Little title card so we can cut it together for the videos later on. So you'll find it on page 13. And we've got two very distinct Alto 1 and Alto 2 parts. And the nice thing is actually, particularly Alto 1, there's very little musical material to learn. In fact, once you've learnt the first 4 bars, you've pretty much learnt the whole thing with a couple of tiny variations. So let's do that. Let's look at Alto 1 and then we'll come back and do Alto 2. The other thing to say, as I said in the full choir rehearsal on Monday, this piece is in A, B, B, A structure. So once we've learnt the first 2 and a bit pages up to page 15, that is section A. So let's look at that. Alto 1, as you can see, if you look down the left-hand side of the page, you've got S for the solo, S1, S2, and we want A1. Okay, and actually we're going to learn the third full bar. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Okay, now it's written I'm going to, but it's I'm gonna. Alright? So we sing, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load, and an accent on load. Let's sing it together. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Excellent. Let's go back now to the beginning. So it's oh, by and by. Sing that together. 1, 2, 3. Oh, by and by. And then by and by is the second full bar. 2, 3, 4. By and by. Great. We then go by and by. Sing that for me. And by and by. We've pretty much now learnt the entirety of the first section with just one little bit that's different. So have a listen to the first 4 bars. It goes 2, 3. Oh, by and by, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Let's have a listen to the Fieri singer sing that for us. Here we go, we get.
Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Excellent. Now, one key consideration here is what's going on in the dynamics. We're starting pianissimo, and this first phrase, this first part of section A, we crescendo to load. All right, let's give it a go one more time. Sing along. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Brilliant. And then. Now, the eagle-eared amongst you will have noticed that the I'm going to lay down is subtly different, and this is the only place where it differs from the first time. All right, here in section A. Can you hear? We go in the F sharp. I'm gonna lay down, sing that for me, and I'm gonna lay down, and then my heavy load is the same as before. So sing it for me. It's bar 8. It's the last bar of the second page of the movement. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. So let's go from the second phrase of by and by, which is the last note of bar 5. It's the first bar on page 14. Last note. Listen to it. Let's sing it together. Ready? After 3, it's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, by and by,
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Fantastic. Let's sing it from the start. It starts pianissimo, it comes to mezzo forte at the end of the first phrase, and it starts mezzo forte and ends up pianissimo at the end of the second. Okay, so from the start, this is section A. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
By and by,
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
oh, by and by,
By and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Lovely. And we put the d just before the beat, so cut off maybe a quaver off the end of heavy load. Let's do that again for reasons that will become, I think, abundantly clear as we go. It's great to have this in your heads. So remember, well, the opening phrase, that's the same both times. Then the I'm going to lay down, there's a little leap between the first half and second half of that first phrase. By and by, I'm. All right, that's the first phrase. Then we repeat. And then same note. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Let's sing it. If you can look as little at the page as possible as you go, that's going to stand you in excellent stead as we proceed through the movement. After 3, 1, 2, 3, oh.
By and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Brilliant. Again, please. Not because you're not singing it right, but because I want it to go in. Ideally, you'll have this little bit learnt off by heart, because it'll make navigating through this piece so much easier. Let's give it a go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Excellent. Well done, altos. Quick sip of drink. Cheers. And let's have a look now at section B. You'll find this on page 15, and there is a big double bar with a repeat mark because section B repeats. Now, the first 2 bars of this, you don't sing. It's the solos, it's the sopranos, and it's the basses. And it sounds like this. And then you sing.
I'm gonna lay
Then do it again. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Then it repeats. And listen to what you sing. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Guess what you sing this last time?
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
So it's the same thing 4 times. And if you can have this in your head, it honestly is going to make life really, really easy for you. In fact, it's entirely possible for Alto 1 to basically learn the entire piece off by heart. Because section A, we've already been through. Section B, it's 2 bars rest. And you do that 4 times. And then you go back to the beginning and you sing it through to the end. And that is it. The only thing you need to be just a little bit careful of in section B, it's not quite as easy as you sing exactly the same thing 4 times, because the dynamics are subtly different between the first and second repeat of that phrase. First time we crescendo to the middle and come out. So, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. So we grow and we pull back. That's the first of the 2 of those in section B. And the second time we just start moderately quiet and we get even quieter. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. So let's see if we can do it now off by heart. This is section B. I'm going to do it for the first time. Watch me for the dynamics. We're going to go, for those of you who are looking at the score, it's page 15, but give it a go without, because it's just... All right, so here we go. 2 bars in. Deep breath. And... I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Excellent. Now the second of those. And... I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Then we repeat. Watch for dynamics. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. And I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Now this last load is just slightly shorter because we then go back to oh by and by, by and by, I'm gonna... Back to the beginning. And the last time we just hold the note on load for just a little bit longer. So let's just do from let's do section B. That's page 15. All right, but for the second time. So if we're going back to the beginning, and this is why I honestly say, if you can learn section A off by heart, it just saves all that page turning, which does create noise for the engineers, those of you with paper copies, and also you're frowning because you're looking down at it, and it makes a heavy sound, which we don't want on the recording. This is supposed to be light and airy, with not a care in the world, because you've just laid them all down. Let's sing, as I say, from section B, page 15, 3rd bar, for the second time. Here we go. Deep breath, and I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Excellent. I'm gonna lay down my heavy and crescendoing. Now start louder. Oh, by and by, and soften. And we just hold that last note as quietly and gently as we can. And that's the piece. Let's take it from the start. We won't do a conducting track until the second sing through. Let's just sing it through, and then we'll do a proper one for you to record along with. So from the start, there's that note. It's Alto 1, A, B, B, A. Challenge yourself. See how little you can look down at the score, because I'd wager at this point quite a lot of it is in there. Let's see, shall we? So, in after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, by and by and
Crescendoing now.
I'm gonna lay down my heavy
Bit
load.
louder.
Oh, by and by,
Pulling back.
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Deep breath. And
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
well done. Deep breath. And
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
lovely. Deep breath. And
I'm gonna lay down my heavy
deep breath. And
I'm gonna lay down my
back to the
heavy
beginning.
load. Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
There we are. Well done, altos. Let's take it from the start one more time, and this will be your conducting track. Those of you who are using this to record along with, do have a quick sip of drink. Cheers. It's definitely getting hotter in here. So I'm very glad we started early today. If it is as hot where you are as it is going to be here today, if it's up in the 30s, well, do please just keep cool. Don't sing along with everything. If you want, save it till it's a bit cooler. Apparently it's going to be a bit cooler next week. Those of us watching live in the UK. And just look after yourselves. All right, so we're going to take it from the start. It's Alto 1. There's our note. Let's just listen for context, because you're going to get 1, 2, 3.
Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Lovely. Watch out for all the dynamics and put that smile firmly on your face. Keep it there all the way through. So Alto 1, here we go. There's your notes. Deep breath after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. 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 Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Oh, by and by, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, altos. Great job. Right, hydration time. And let's have a look now at Alto 2. It's a little bit more involved, but not really that much. Alto 1, I think, is the most straightforward and definitely one that you can learn off by heart. But structurally, this is obviously the same as Alto 1, Alto 2's. This is A, B, B, A structure. And once you learn section A, it's going to stand you in good stead as we move through the piece. So have a listen to section A. We're going to take it from the start. Find yourselves here. It's the 5th line down. And it's almost worth kind of marking your score. I'm sure you already have. Altos, I know, are very prepared for these things, but putting a little indicator at the start of each line to show where Alto 2 is, because it's easy to turn the page. Just have that moment of trying to orient yourselves. Okay, so here we go. This is it from the start. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Okay, so it's not quite as straightforward as Alto 1, but it is rather lovely. So we've got those two little figures that bounce off the by and by. Oh, by and by. 1, 2, 3, by. Okay. So what we're going to do is just sing it to bar. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Again. Ba, ba, ba. And again. Ba, ba, ba. Now we're going to sing to one bar. Ba. And ba. And again. Ba. Ba. Lovely. These are both lines that push upwards. So we need to support with our tummies and we need to smile. To bar. 1, 2, 3. Ba. 1, 2, 3. Ba again. Ba. Ba. Now we're going to turn the bar into buy. Okay, it's mostly an R with a little E at the end. So it's buy. Buy again. Buy. Buy. Excellent. Let's put those into context. So we're in after 3, so it's 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Lovely. Now let's have a look at the I'm gonna lay down. Now this bar, I'm gonna lay down my, that's the same both times. I'm gonna lay down my, sing that for me, and I'm gonna lay down my, and then bar 5 is heavy load, and heavy load again, heavy load one more time, heavy load, and then we then sing again, 1, 2, 3, bye, 1, 2, 3, bye, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Nice and chesty there. Sing that for me, bar 9, and heavy load. Excellent. Let's have a listen to the entirety of section A. Feel free to hum along. Don't sing along, hum along. So you get a sense of the context. So it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. The load first time is short, heavy load. And the last time is a bit longer, heavy load. Just that little bit longer, coming off just before the soprano solo sings, I know my robe's going to fit me well. Okay. The other thing to watch out for, I'm sure you've all spotted the dynamics. We start pianissimo, bye, bye, then we crescendo, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load, and then it's mezzo forte, bye, and then we diminuendo, bye, I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Let's give it a go. The entirety of section A, and we'll do this a few times, not just to make sure it's right, but to get it into the old noggin so that we can perhaps sing it through. That's the second time it comes back without having to turn and read every note off the page. So there's our notes. Let's give it a go. Pianissimo to start, in after 3. So it's 4, 1, 2, 3. Crescendo. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Well, look, the good news is, altos, you've already now learnt pretty much the entire piece. There's one little difference as we go through that you're going to see. But let's look at section B now. Section B follows very much the same structure as when we were singing Alto 1. You've got 2 bars of rest and then a little interjection, I'm going to lay down my heavy load. So you get these 2 bars here, and this is on page 15, it's the 3rd bar, it goes. And we then sing. Okay, so I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. That is different to when we sang it in section A. Why? You'd have to ask Tippett, and he, I'm afraid, is not around to ask. It's that repeated G sharp. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Sing that for me. I'm gonna lay down my heavy, and again. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. And look at the dynamics there as well. We grow towards heavy. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. And we come back at the end of that note. Let's sing it. 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Excellent. And then the next interjection goes.
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
Now that is a repeat from section 1. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. We start mezzo piano and we end pianissimo. Let's sing that together. It's the last phrase of section B. It's page 17. If you can find it for me. And we're in after 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Excellent. It's a long load at the end there. Let's sing all of section B. Bear in mind this repeats. Okay, so going back to page 15 to the double bar there with the repeat mark, and I'm singing for the first time. Our first notes here, we've got 2 bars. Let's give it a go. Alto 2. So it's deep breath. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Deep breath. And I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. And we repeat that section. And I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Excellent. And long load there at the end. Load. Lovely stuff. Well done. Now we go back to the beginning and we sing all of section A again. The only difference is the tiniest little pullback of tempo into the last 3 notes and a hold on load. So it sounds like this. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold that. So let's sing section A for the final time. So it's back to the beginning. I would suggest, though, if you can have a go at singing it without looking at the score, it's going to stand you in excellent stead. Whether you're using this for a recording or a performance, choirs with their heads out of scores make a much better sound. All right, so just trust yourselves. If you're rehearsing, it doesn't matter if you get the odd note wrong, as long as you fix it when it comes time to the performance. But getting into the habit of singing up and out, that's going to make a huge difference to your confidence and to your sound. So, section A, back to the beginning. So we get after 3, it's 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Crescendo. And starts one louder. Diminuendo. And that's it. Fantastic. Let's take it from the start all the way through. This is the first of 2 sing-throughs. This is just a sort of to make sure it all fits together, and then we'll do your proper conducting track. Have a sip of drink. On to the water. Cheers. Double water on the rocks with extra rocks. Okay, so your note is there. We don't come in for almost a bar, but we're going to want to breathe as soon as the singers start. So coming in after 3, start your breath now. 4, 1, 2, 3. Crescendo. A bit louder. 1, 2, 3. Pull back. Section B. Deep breath. And I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Deep breath. And I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Repeat section B. And I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. Deep breath. And I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. 1, 2, 3. Bit louder. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's take it from the start now. One more time. So, a bit of hydration. Stay hydrated, particularly in hot weather. So, altos, this is your official sing-through. Make sure you're watching for all the dynamics. If you can, keep your heads up out of the copies. Maybe learn section A off by heart. Some of you might even have a go at learning the entire movement off by heart, which will make the sound that you produce so much better, clearer, vibrant, and directed up and out rather than down into your laps. And keep that smile on your face. It has to sound easy and light, as if you laid all your burdens down. So our first note is here. We don't sing just yet, but let's get a sense of the context. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's get ourselves ready. There's our note. And take a nice deep breath. 4, 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna lay down my heavy load. 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 I'm gonna lay down my heavy load.
And there you have it. Thank you so much, altos. I really hope you enjoyed learning that movement. It's gorgeous. It really, really is. And although it's not the hardest thing we've ever sung, it does require a lot of accuracy. So take your time when it comes to learning it. And whether you're using this for a recording or indeed for a concert later on, I hope that all goes really, really well. Keep that smile there. Even if you're working really hard, the smile will make it sound warm and easy and will create that sense of joy in your audience. So I'll look forward to seeing you soon. We've got a soprano session as well coming up. And of course, next week we've got Deep River, which is just sublime. It's absolutely gorgeous and it's my favourite of all the tippet movements. So looking forward enormously to teaching that to you. But otherwise, stay cool. Those of you in the UK, look after yourselves and have a great weekend. See you soon. All the best, folks. Bye.